Have you ever walked into a room with a specific purpose, only to instantly forget why you went in there? Or maybe you sat down to check a single email, and suddenly an hour disappeared into endless scrolling. This sensation comes from a mental workspace that is simply overstuffed. You haven't failed. You've just reached your brain's current biological capacity. Mastering your focus is the way through this mental traffic jam. By managing how you use your attention, you can prioritize meaningful work, lower your daily stress levels, and actually enjoy the present moment. To see how we get there, we'll look at a 4-part mental map. First, we'll explore the physical size of your attention. Then, we'll uncover the autopilot trap. Third, we'll introduce the power of hyperfocus. And finally, we will walk through the 4 practical steps to reclaim your focus. Understanding these 4 parts reveals exactly why your brain feels so scattered during the day, and more importantly, how to fix it. We start with topic 1, the biological limits of your attention. Every second, your brain takes in millions of pieces of data, sights, sounds, and physical sensations. Yet your conscious mind can only actively process a few of them at once. Think of your active attention like a small, shallow bowl. You can comfortably fit a few items inside it, like holding a casual conversation or following a simple dinner recipe. But if you try to pour 20 different thoughts and notifications into that same space, they don't all fit. The bowl quickly overflows. This overflow is why you lose your train of thought mid-sentence or miss what a friend just said while you were checking a text. Your mental workspace has literally run out of room, leading to a system overload. This diagram shows the reality of those space constraints. When you try to multitask 2 demanding activities, those tasks are forced to compete for the exact same limited area in your attentional space. Your brain has a strict physical limit on active focus. Ignoring this biological reality is the primary cause of mental chaos. Moving to topic 2, how our brain manages that small workspace. To save energy, your brain uses an autopilot mode. Autopilot is necessary for survival. It handles habitual routines, like washing the dishes or driving a familiar route, without taking up your limited mental space. But the real danger starts when you choose to stay on autopilot while trying to accomplish your most meaningful work. On autopilot, you aren't deciding what enters your mental bowl. Your environment takes the steering wheel. A sudden app notification, a loud, unexpected noise, or an anxious thought instantly pulls your attention completely away from the task. This state creates the illusion of productivity. You spend the day responding to alerts and feel incredibly busy, yet you finish the day realizing you haven't actually accomplished anything of substance. We can categorize our daily tasks into 4 types. When we operate on autopilot, we naturally sink into the bottom 2 quadrants, distracting and unnecessary work. These are easy and stimulating, but they offer the lowest returns. But when you don't actively choose your focus, the absolute loudest and easiest distractions in the room will always win. Leaving your attention firmly on autopilot surrenders your limited mental workspace to whatever external noise happens to be nearby. That brings us to topic 3, the alternative to autopilot. To do great work, we have to make an active choice. We call this hyperfocus. It is the act of deliberately emptying your mental bowl of external junk so you can fill it with something that matters. Complex, productive work cannot be done as a background habit. It demands the entirety of your mental workspace. Look at how this task fills the dashed circle. In hyperfocus, one single project expands until it occupies your whole mind, leaving no room for distractions to slip in. In this state, you get more done in less time. You stop feeling chaotic and often find yourself with higher energy levels at the day's end. Hyperfocus is simply the act of filling your limited mental space entirely with one meaningful task. Now for topic 4, how to execute this daily. It follows a simple 4-step cycle. Step 1 is to choose. Pick exactly one meaningful object of attention before you start. Step 2 is to eliminate. Block the environment by turning off your phone and closing tabs. Step 3, focus. Lock into the task for a predetermined time. Step 4, return. Your mind will wander. Success is noticing and gently pulling your focus back. To recap, your attention has a strict size limit. Leaving it on autopilot lets the environment fill that space with noise. Hyperfocus clears that noise. Achieve it by choosing a task, eliminating all distractions, focusing your mind, and returning whenever you drift. Your attention is incredibly limited, but by taking it off autopilot and intentionally filling it with just one meaningful task, you gain the power to do great work and stay present in the moment. Thanks for watching, and keep simplifying.